Imagine working a regular 9 to 5 job, socking away just $200 a month into a simple savings account. No lottery wins, no inheritances, no fancy investments. After 40 years, you wake up to over $1 million. Sound impossible? It's not magic, it's the eighth wonder of the world, and most Americans are sleeping on it. Today, we're diving deep into compound interest, how it quietly builds fortunes, why banks and billionaires swear by it, and the exact steps you can take right now to make it work for you. This isn't fluffy advice, it's the math behind everyday millionaires. Because in a world where inflation eats your cash and get-rich-quick schemes flop, understanding this one force can change your financial future forever. If you enjoy videos that break down money and business in a simple, honest way, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who should see this. Let's set the stage. The idea of compound interest isn't new. It's been around for centuries. Back in the 1700s, Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, called it the eighth wonder of the world. He even left a twist in his will, $1,000 each to Boston and Philadelphia, with instructions to let it compound for 200 years. Fast forward to 1990, and those bequests had grown to millions. Franklin knew something most people forget. Money makes money, and then that money makes even more money. But here's the thing, it's not just history. Today, with average stock market returns hovering around 7 to 10% annually after inflation, compound interest is the engine powering retirement accounts like 401ks for tens of millions of Americans. At its core, compound interest is simple. You earn interest on your initial deposit, your principal. But unlike a basic savings account where interest just sits there, compounding means you earn interest on the interest. Picture it like a snowball rolling downhill, picking up more snow as it goes. Start with $10,000 at 7% annual interest. Year 1, you make $700, new total, $10,700. Year 2, interest on $10,700, so $749, total $11,449. It accelerates because every dollar works harder over time. Think of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. He started investing at age 11 with $114 from his paper route. By consistently compounding at around 20% annually through smart stock picks, that grew into billions. Where does the money really come from? Not from some secret vault. It's the exponential growth of reinvested returns. Banks benefit by lending your deposits out at higher rates, pocketing the spread. Investors like you benefit when those loans fuel businesses that grow the economy. But who loses? People who spend everything they earn or chase high-risk gambles without patience. Psychology plays huge here. Our brains crave instant gratification, so we splurge on lattes instead of letting dollars multiply. Let me break it down with real-world math you can verify yourself. Take a 25-year-old American starting with nothing but $5,000 in a low-cost S&P 500 index fund, adding $300 a month. Assume a conservative 7% average annual return, which matches historical stock market performance minus fees and inflation. After 10 years, your account hits about $65,000. Stretch to 20 years, $225,000. By age 65, that's over $1.2 million. The first $5,000 alone grows to around $38,000 through compounding. Most of that million comes from your contributions, sure, but the magic is how interest turbocharges it. Tools like Vanguard or Fidelity calculators confirm these numbers, no exaggeration. Now picture the flip side. That same $300 monthly splurged on takeout or gadgets, zero after 40 years. Or worse, high-interest credit card debt compounding against you at 20% APR. Americans owe over $1 trillion in credit cards right now, paying banks billions in interest. It's the same force, just working for them instead of you. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Most people miss how flipping the script on debt changes everything. Here's where it gets eye-opening, the big reveal most financial advisors gloss over. Compound interest isn't just about stocks or savings. It's a time machine that rewards patience over hustle. The real turning point? Early action. If our 25-year-old waits until 35 to start, that 1.2 million shrinks to 550,000, even with the same monthly deposits. You've lost half your fortune to procrastination. Billionaires like Buffett preach this because time is the scarcest resource. Markets crash, economies dip, but over decades, compounding smooths it out. Historical data from 1926 to now shows the S&P 500 delivering positive returns 88% of any 20-year period. It's not foolproof, but it's the closest thing to financial gravity. So what can you do today? First, start small, but start now. Open a Roth IRA or max your 401k. Uncle Sam gives tax advantages that supercharge compounding. Aim for low-fee index funds. Vanguard's VTI or Fidelity's total market funds average under 0.1% expense ratios, beating 90% of active managers long-term. Second, automate contributions. Pay yourself first before bills hit. Third, avoid debt traps. Pay off anything over 7% interest immediately since it compounds negatively. Fourth, reinvest dividends. Companies like Apple or Procter & Gamble have paid them reliably for decades, fueling growth. Finally, track your progress yearly, but ignore daily noise. Compounding thrives on consistency, not perfection. Real talk, this works for regular folks. My neighbor, a teacher in Ohio, started with $100 monthly in her 403b at 28. Now at 55, she's got $800,000, on track for $2 million by retirement. No six-figure salary, just discipline. Compound interest is the great equalizer, the eighth wonder turning modest savers into millionaires while spendthrifts stay broke. It's not sexy, but it's real power. What would you do with an extra $1 million? Start your Snowball today and let time do the heavy lifting. If this video helped you see money differently, like it, share it, and subscribe for more deep dives like this.